All right, everyone, welcome back. Another episode of, I guess, a review of the Blink XT by an Amazon company. Blink XT is owned by Amazon. This is an outdoor, indoor, wire-free, supposedly high-definition smart security camera system. Now, I've already ordered this. I've had it for about 2 months. I originally paid like 300 and something, like 350 for a 5 camera system, and I really liked it. I liked it so much that on Black Friday or Cyber Monday or Black Friday week, Cyber Monday week, it seems like these sales are going on longer and longer, that I purchased 5 more cameras. I actually purchased the 5 camera system again, this time for, I would say, about $280. So originally, I think my first purchase, it broke down to about $65 per camera. With this purchase, it's about $58 per camera. So I do get more savings. The more cameras you buy, the more savings you do get. So I'm going to unbox it and talk about it just a little bit while I unbox it. So this Blink XT right here is the XT2 has two-way audio. So you can actually see that it has two-way audio, a 2-year warranty, which is amazing. Or I'm sorry, not 2-year warranty, 2-year battery life. Now, I'm assuming if you don't use it too much and it doesn't capture a lot of video, it could do 2 years. I think that's possible, but in some of the areas that I have my cameras, like the front door, you get a lot of activity. And night and day coverage, yes, it has infrared. It also has motion sensors. Apparently, it also works with your Alexa. Let me see what else does it say around here. That might be interesting. So let's have a look at some of the specs here. If you want to see some of the specs. Camera is 2 AA 1.5 volt lithium metal batteries. Let me see, it's already included. What else does it say here that I can show you here? It comes with a sync module that's included. Camera dimensions is in millimeters, 71 by 34 millimeters. 1080p, I think that's good enough for a security system. It does require internet service, upload speed of 2 millibits per second, which I think that's the fastest I can go according to my cable company. A wireless network, and it works on your phone, iOS, Android, or Fire OS. So it does work with like Alexa. There's an option when you go on Amazon to buy it with some kind of Alexa speaking brand or monitor. So, and here's the other side of the package. I just got it. It took a week to get from the Black Friday deal. But yeah, you can do this, and there is a little mic here. You could talk into it and do a two-way communication. Great if you're not around the house. Great if you're in the house and you're too lazy to go outside. I already have 5 cameras set up in the house already. I also have my sync module. I also bought a Wi-Fi extender because my Wi-Fi doesn't reach outside the front of the house. It reaches to the sides and to the back because my Wi-Fi is towards the back of the house. So getting either a wire mesh system or mesh wire Wi-Fi system, mesh Wi-Fi system, I think, I'm sorry, or get just an extender or repeater. That should work to extend your range. Most of what I do is going to be around my house, so I'm not really worried. I do have a hardwired camera system at the garage, but I wanted something a little bit different where I didn't have to have wires. I didn't have to install for wires. I just want to mount the camera and it would be nice if I could have it, you know, use I could use it with a smartphone app, and I could use it while mobile. And this was the perfect answer. So let's go over look at some of the uh, system here. So two-way audio works great if you're, let's say, kids are old enough to be by themselves, but you still want to supervise them. I take one of the cameras and I put it inside the house, and I actually plug it into a USB power supply or power plug, and I'm able to basically kind of monitor the situation and talk to them on a two-way audio. Let's see here, 2-year battery life. I haven't had this for 2 years, but I guess if you don't use it that much, yes, 2 years is possible. That's their claim. Let me see, no monthly fees. Oh yeah, there is a cloud service. I don't know how much. I think is it 2 gigs or 200 megabytes or 2 megabytes? I don't know what it is, but you do get some cloud storage for the videos that gets captured, and there's no fees. Let me see. It says here 7,200 seconds of video stored up to a year with no monthly fees. So I guess they're assuming that you get a year's worth of footage, or no, let me rephrase that. You get cloud storage, and the storage is for up to a year before it starts recycling through the footage. So your oldest will get deleted, and then the newer video, you'll use up the you'll use up the 7,200 seconds, especially with 5 cameras. I'm already at 80%. I've only had it for 2 months, so I have it set up where it's stored for a year, but then as the new footage rolls in, it deletes the older ones once it reaches capacity. Customize motion detection. This does have motion detection. Awesome. Awesome. And it works with Alexa. So I'm just going over the box. Let's see what else the box says here. It's easy install. It really is. And there's no wires. You just put wherever you want the camera to be at, and you just do some installation. You need some tools, but after that, you're pretty good. You're pretty set. All right, so let's unwrap this and unbox it and see what you get on the inside. I don't know if I'll have some footage here of how I have some of the things I have set up. Again, I do have a repeater, a Wi-Fi extender that's going to help you greatly. So if you get a Wi-Fi extender, that's something you might be inclined to invest in. Okay, that's how it's opens. All right. So this is, oh, let's just put that. Well, I don't know where else to put it. There's nowhere to put it, but there it. Anyways. There we go. Let's put it in like that. Okay, I think that works. All right, so this is the box, obviously. So I got the 5 camera system, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here, it says pull here. Okay, I'll pull here. There we go. I pulled it. So what do you get? Let's see. You get thanks for purchasing the Blink XT2. Okay. You get a Blink sticker you could put on your window. I already have security cameras already where I am, so I already got one of those, not security cameras, security alarm system. And then here's some instructions on how to do this. I'll kind of quickly go over this. All right, so this is the sync module right here. It's very small, okay? I'll try to put in some B-roll of how I have my system set up. I believe I'm going to check the back. Okay, so on the back side of this, there's a barcode or QR code, a serial number. That's how you set up your app to communicate with the rest of these cameras. So here you go. You get some USB cables, a plug for it. I actually bought some extra accessories. I bought the wall-mounted kit for it, so it actually plugs in and it's kind of nicely um, packaged, I guess. Again, I'll put in some B-roll and you'll see what I'm talking about. So that's it for that right there. Okay. So this is a sync module. I got a second one. I don't know if I'm going to use the second one. I already have one installed. So that's a sync module. Here's the cameras. Here's one of them. And basically, okay, well, here's how you open it. There's also a QR code or a serial number here. So once you get your sync module set up, then you set up your camera each by the serial number. So you'll get a camera. That's I believe that's the sensor, infrared light. One of them is maybe a speaker or audio. Let me see here. Doesn't even say anything about it. Okay. So, anyways, if you do, well, let me go. What's in here first? Here's the mount for them. Very useful. This kind of is an extension if you need to extend it out to make it stick out a little further. If you don't, you can just use this. But pretty much it just snaps into place. It's very useful because sometimes what I like about it is the versatility of the system, because you can snap it in. Once you get these mounts put on, there we go. You can swivel and put them where you want to, right? And then let's say you don't want that there and you want this to be inside the house or somewhere else. They just come out and then you can put this someplace else and you can just sit it. You know, you can just have it, you can just rest it on a table and, you know, on a counter, and you can have you can do it that way inside the house or even outside. Doesn't really matter. So they come with these mounts. You get these screws so you can mount them, and then it comes with 2 lithium batteries, Energizer. Highly recommended using lithium for some reason. That's just what they want, and this is what gives it a 2-year life. Okay, I'll open this one, and that's the motion sensor. I think one of those is infrared light, and one of them it might be a microphone. All right, so these lights will turn on. There's an option to turn them off. So how you open the backside is you pull down. All right, you pull down and you lift. So I'm going to do it. Pull down and lift. Oh, God. Okay. So you do see a QR code here. I'm not going to show it. I don't think it's a problem. I don't think it's a problem, but here you go. That's the backside. There is a seal. So there's a little switch right, I don't know, yeah, right there. There's a little switch right there. So if you move that, there we go. Or there you go. I moved it with my fingernail. A little tool may help. There's an off and on. There you go, off and on switch that you can. So I'm going to turn mine off because I don't like it have the lights turn on, because some of these I'm going to use inside the house, like facing the window, inside the house facing outside the window. And if you have the infrared lights, if you have these on, they interfere with taking videos. So if you want to close it, just push it down, push the top up first, and then the bottom part, and voila. So I turn off these because they'll light up if you want them on, but some of these are going to be for the inside of the house facing the outside. Another thing I did want to show was, and this is probably the last thing here before I end the episode here. Okay, was that there? You see this? This is a USB, micro USB. I already purchased some micro USB cables, and often in windows and other areas of the house you'll have an outlet, and so I already have areas where I purchased USB cables and some plugs. I already had them. I already had the plugs, so I just purchased the USB cables. I think 7 to 9 feet long. I bought them a little bit longer. But without the batteries, you can use this without the batteries. Just plug it in, give it a power support or a power supply. This right here, this backside, since now if you open this, it's not going to be waterproof or weatherproof, but you can put that in there. Again, let me. So there it is. And this is how you get power to it if you don't want the batteries in there. I'm going to put the batteries in here, and I'm going to put the power supply because I want to be active in looking outside and everything. So I'll be very, very active in that way. So anyways, that's just the very quick unboxing of the Blink XT system. Outdoor, indoor, wire-free. Wire-free, that's the key word, wire-free smart security system. Works with your smartphone. I'm very happy with it. I already have 5, and I ordered another one, 5 camera system, and so I'll have 10. And I already installed 5 around my house, and I'm very happy with it. I actually want more, so I ordered 5 more, and I already have plans of where I want them. Inside, most of these will go inside of the house, facing out the window. Some of these will actually be outside of the house, and then I have an area where I think right behind my back door I want to put one. So this is an awesome awesome system. And another thing you probably want to get is, again, Wi-Fi extender, and then I also got other mounts other than these, and I'll put some B-rolls in here of what I got. And I think, well, I wanted some of the white plates that go on here. Anyway, so this concludes this episode. Hopefully this helps you if you have been thinking about getting the Blink XT, or if you wanted a security system without you know, drilling holes or wiring, because I've thought about it, and that's what's been holding me back, is wiring for the cameras. With this, you could put this anywhere, and it's good for the price. It's decent, and it does work. You just have to know the limitations of the app. Anyways, I'll probably do more videos about this and an update and other reviews with the Blink XT2 cameras. So please subscribe, like, share, give a comment if you have one of these, or if you have any questions. I'll try to answer them. Until next time, everybody, stay tuned. Bye.